Good morning, guys. It's a little after 7, and it's time for me to head into work again. Just got out of work. It's 20 till 5, and it's time to head home. Trying to think about what kind of stuff I can put in the vlog today. And this is the kind of day when it's difficult. I've had one of those days at work where I get to the end of the day and my brain feels like it's about done working for the day. And somehow I need to come up with some sort of content that fills up the next couple minutes of the vlog. Anyway, I imagine I can come up with something. I guess we'll see what happens. Also, I feel like I say that all the time. I guess we'll see what happens. I think I want to talk about something that I've been trying to think about some this throughout the beginning of this year, and I'm trying to think about the new year in somewhat of a different way than I have potentially thought about years in the past. And this doesn't just apply to years or New Year's resolutions or New Year's things you want to get done throughout a year. But a year, looking at it at the beginning of a year, or looking at a whole year, kind of brings it all into perspective. So let's talk about that. So here's the thing. At the beginning of the new year, I made several goals, things that I wanted to get done throughout this year. Some people would call them New Year's resolutions. I tend to like to call them goals because I don't think that you should choose to do things only at the beginning of the year. Anyway, that's just a matter of semantics. But we all probably make goals, and they don't have to be big goals. They can just be small goals. Maybe you want to lose 5 pounds. Maybe you want to learn to, I don't know, paint or something. Maybe you want to take better pictures or something like that. But if you have this kind of goal, it's pretty important to know where you're starting. It's pretty important to know where you're going or what you want to accomplish by the end of the goal. But that often leaves this in-between part that is kind of difficult to nail down, so to speak. So it ends up looking, as you're standing right here at the beginning, like a really, really big thing that, is going to take ridiculous amounts of time. It's just going to take ridiculous amounts of energy, and you're just not sure how to do it. So, obviously the best thing to do is to break it up into numerous small goals, and my drawing is terrible in this particular position especially. But you know how this works. If you take a big goal and you break it down into a lot of smaller goals, you can start walking through them, checking them off, and eventually getting up here towards the end. And before you know it, or eventually, you will accomplish your big goal. So, breaking things up is obviously important. But it's often easy to forget about a year as something like this. It's a big project, something that has a beginning, it has an end over here, and maybe there's some things you want to get done this year. In my case, I'm not going to actually talk about the things I want to do this year, but I want to talk to you about a tool that I have that is, I think, pretty helpful, and maybe you will enjoy it too. So a lot of these mornings you will see me in the vlog marking off one day and writing down the vlog number for the current day. But this is all part of a larger calendar, and it's actually part of the 2016 Do-Over Challenge by Jon Acuff. You should definitely check him out. He's a fascinating guy. But this calendar is great because it gives you a overview of the entire year, and if you put something down here in, say, March, and you want to start on it up here, as you go through the days, you can see how much closer you're getting to your target date, and just really gives a much better idea of how time is passing and how you're coming on your goals. So actually this weekend I want to spend some time on this calendar, putting in some different goals and giving them dates to completion so that I can keep an eye on them as we go throughout the year. If you're interested in this particular calendar, I will link it in the video below, and you can take a look at it if you want something like this as well. Anyway, that is a tool that I'm looking forward to using this year. So perhaps of interest to you may be the fact that I didn't intend to start vlogging this year. It wasn't until, 2 weeks ago on a Saturday that I recorded something and I put it all together, and I thought to myself, that was a lot of fun, and it was interesting, and I learned about as much by creating something in a manner that was video worthy, and then that's something I think I would enjoy doing. And it was the beginning of the year, and I was working on a project with a group that I'm a part of, and we were all supposed to choose something that we were going to work on for the first 30 days of 2016. So vlogging was my thing, and that's why I'm vlogging. And that is it for today's vlog. If you'd like to subscribe here on YouTube, you can do so simply by hitting the subscribe button down below the video. You can also like this video. That actually helps it show up for more people, so if you don't mind doing that, if you actually like the video, go ahead and do that. And you can also subscribe if you'd like to over at eldonyoder.com. On any of the posts, there's a little form to fill out at the bottom of the post, and I'll send you an email every time there is a new vlog or blog post. So that's it for today. Till next time, I'll see you later.